here's an example of how steep the mountains get in Lezhe. There's the castle up there. The view is getting very nice. Oh, I see what you mean. Now I can see the sea. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a large series of lagoons there at the mouth of the river. And then the sea, the Adriatic Sea, constant companion.
Oh, see, that's so nice. People love their roses. People really take great care to garden here. I feel like it's a garden. Like, if you really love to garden, that's an Albanian thing, I've noticed. People take great pride in the care of their flowers. This is cool. This is like these people have like a little mini orchard. Vineyard. Honey, I'm recording still.
What's that?
I'm recording.
Came up with a smashing good idea to walk up the castle after crepes and waffles. You're supposed to say je t'aime. Alright, let's not make the wrong turn.
See, this is what I love about Albania, the raw, rustic contrast. Everywhere you look, there's some kind of rustic, and there's some kind of melange of materials in various states of repair. Decay, and this is what this is what the Albanians themselves, they like, some of them feel, because they grew up here, they don't have an appreciation for the beauty of the place, and they get really embarrassed, I feel, or feel a little. Where's the cat? Where? They feel like they are aware that the infrastructure is substandard compared to other parts of the world, or specifically the United States, like my friend.
Well, I think EU is their model now.
Well, but I find it difficult to communicate to my friends who are Albanian about the complexity and the nuance to the idea that America is this shining beacon of first world prowess and like in terms of infrastructure. You know, I mean, they kind of, I feel like maybe they assume that because they know it from the movies, or they don't have a concept of how big it is and how effed up some parts of it are, that maybe they think I've never been anywhere where things are not completely up to these weird Hollywood standards.
This is why I've explained for decades that the distinction between rural and urban areas within a country is greater than the distinction between urban areas between countries and rural areas between countries.
Yeah.
Cities are the same almost everywhere. Rural areas are the same almost everywhere. The big divide is between rural and urban.
Right. Although, I mean, I do think it's just delightful how in our neighborhood, I consider our neighborhood very posh, very swank, very well developed, right, in Durrës. Mm-hmm. But I could go up the hill just a few blocks to where there's a coffee shop overlooking this wonderful, wonderful view overlooking the ocean where we live, and plenty of apartment complexes, and this place called Garden Hill something where you can eat and have, and right in this green space at the top of the hill, frequently I go up there and there's a cow, you know. So like there's this man who brings cows, and the other day there was cows and goats, and I was like, I love this about Albania. There's no monotony here. There's constant charm and
surprise.
See, it's just delightful, right? Everything is very beautiful, and it's not monotonous. It never gets old because there's certain richness to how much of there's an overlap here in development, I would say, in standards. We can have a beautiful, bustling tourist city, but also enough of a culture of the countryside that people bring their livestock and just hang out. Or like how I go to that weird mall to get physical therapy, and pretty much every day outside there'll be clumps of old men playing cards or dominoes or whatever they play, because that's what they do. They get together with each other and they play what's it called? Backgammon. It's still kind of not as much, people are not chronically online in Albania, which makes information about basic things like stores and products and bus routes unreliable. But it's very nice because I don't like living online, and it's nice to see a culture where even the young people, like last night I should have gotten some footage coming back from dinner where there are these very well lit basketball courts, and in Lezhe there were adolescents, teenagers, young kids out after dark playing games, gathered together, with adults and with each other.